great night for baseball ahead on the show. It's the Houston Astros taking on the Miami Marlins. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. Just about ready to go. And today's starter, Freddie Peralta.
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand, and because he's able to throw the high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike, hitters commit to that pitch, and before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball.
And now the shortstop, Jeremy Pena.
For Houston, the shortstop, Jeremy Pena.
That one finds the zone, and we're underway here in the home opener. And strike two. Got him. One gone here. Now it's Alex Bregman. And a base hit up the middle. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. Round second, digging for third. Coming home. Save. He comes all the way around for an inside-the-park home run. Here's Kyle Tucker. Squares to bunt, but that rolls foul. Peralta, not a big strikeout guy, but still very effective as far as starting pitchers go. One of those guys that involves the defense and really gets them involved in the action. Sends it to first, and Tucker is retired.
Yordan Alvarez.
Yordan Alvarez stands in with two away as he takes a ball.
He moves the ball around all the quadrants of the strike zone and will add and subtract velocity, and because of that, he gets the weak contact. It's all about missing the barrel of the bat.
2 out, space is empty. Fouls one off. 2-2. It seems like this type of guy is kind of a dying breed nowadays.
Well, exactly. When teams are looking for high velocity, high strikeout rates, a guy like this doesn't necessarily do that. So in order to really appreciate how good he is, you have to see him, because if you're just looking at a stat sheet, you might overlook him.
In the air, fairly deep to right field. Thomas settles underneath it and makes the play, and that's out number 3. Back here in Miami, Luis Arias stands in.
The first baseman, Luis Arias.
Back up the middle and a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing.
This one's into the outfield. Could be extra bases. Headed for the plate. He's safe. It's 1-1.
Picks himself up an RBI. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Logan O'Hoppe now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Whoa. Edwards leads off second with nobody out. That finds the mark on the inside corner. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and 1 out now. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's Royce Lewis. There's a swing and a miss.
0-1.
And that one is lifted in the air. Fitzgerald coming on, but can't get there in time. It's down. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out.
You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back.
Oh, now this one's high and deep, way back there, on its way, gone. That one felt good. It's 4-1. One down, and now it's Dansby Swanson. The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one. Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Ground ball to first, could be 2. There's 1. Double play, and that'll do it for the inning. Top of the second. Here's the veteran second baseman, Jose Altuve. Peralta back to work. And that is out of play. Peralta, 28 years old. And he was born in the Dominican Republic. Outside. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
On the ground. And it gets by him.
Batting 6, the first baseman.
And here's the first baseman, Alec Burleson. Missed with a changeup. 1-0. Altuve on at first. Nobody out. Next offering upstairs.
2-1.
Check swing, and that's a ball.
3-1.
Swing and a ground ball. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. No throw, and they can't get the out.
Batting 7, the catcher, Yainer.
Here's the catcher, Yainer Diaz. Known for his rocket arm behind the plate. And ball 1. First and second, no outs. Here at the top of the second. Just missed.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
That one misses, and that's ball 3. Fastball for a strike.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
And that one hammered back there. And that one is going to go. A 3-run dinger. It's 4-4. And here is Blake Perkins. And there's a strike. And a swing and a miss there. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Rojas giving chase. 1 away. So next up for Houston, Tyler Fitzgerald. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. It's their second home run of the inning. Just like that, they move in front. It's 5-4. Now here is Jeremy Pena. First pitch just misses.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound, and this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Still only 1 out here in the inning. And that skips in the dirt. On the ground to third. Lewis throws to first. That's it out. And now it's Alex Bregman.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
And that is downstairs. 1 ball, 1 strike. That one ripped. Chisholm makes the grab, and that's the inning. Bottom of the inning, and now it's going to be Lane Thomas. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. 0-1. Saying he wasn't very sharp in the first. Got hit around a little bit. Just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff at the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location. Sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
And now, Johan Rojas. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Makes the grab, 2 down. And now the first baseman, Luis Arias. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Swings through that one. 0-1.
No ball, 1 strike.
And the slider just misses. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. That one missed.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Way back there. Leaps at the wall, but can't haul it in. Not stopping. He's going for 3. And he's got himself a triple.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Xavier Edwards gets a chance to hit here. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. And there's a ball. Tying run in scoring position. Bottom half of inning number 2. And that one lifted in the air center field. Fitzgerald squeezes it. And the inning is over. On to the 3rd inning. Now here is Kyle Tucker.
The right fielder, number 30, Kyle Tucker.
Fastball is outside.
I think this is an important inning on the mound for him in this game. He's got to find a way to settle things down and give some length in this start.
And that's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Now he'll turn for second. Check that. He'll stop at first with a single after putting on the brakes.
Everything came together for him. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Alvarez in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. And downstairs.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
And another ball.
Well, these Astros showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. Not only have they already put up a bunch of runs on the board, but they've also made the starter work really hard out there.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Like I said, his pitch count is high, so I got to expect they'll be turning to their bullpen sooner than they had hoped.
High in the air, out to right. Thomas under it. And he makes the catch. And there's one down. Jose Altuve up to hit here.
Now batting, second baseman, Jose Altuve.
And that one pulled foul. Man at first, one away. That misses,
that's a
and
ball.
1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
On the ground, 2 ball. Here's Edwards for 1, and that's 2. And we're back. Stepping in the long ball threat, Logan O'Hoppe.
And if I retreat, then I'm worth pulling the trees. And man, I want to be blameless. Strange and unashamed, about as tame as a flame. Is timid as a lion, quiet as a hurricane.
Swing and a miss. And that's strike 1.
No ball, 1 strike.
Ball 1 there. Started to swing, held up.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. On to first. Gets him.
He's out.
1 away on a drop third strike. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Royce Lewis. Singled and scored his first time. Swings through that one out in front that
0-1.
time. And ball 1.
1-1.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball.
2 strikes.
Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
The 1-2. That one missed. In the dirt. Throw to first in time.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that jump.
Mauricio Gilbar.
Swing and a ball hammered left field. Back there. Get out of town. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and we're level. It's 5-5. Dansby Swanson is going to get a chance to hit. One for one with a single so far. That's off the inside corner, and that's ball 1. Swing and a foul out of play. The 1-1. Now a check swing, but he held up. This one smoked on its way out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. It's 6-5. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Brings it in. And that is that. New inning getting started. And here's the first baseman, Alec Burleson. Ground ball up the middle. Swanson fires over to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth.
Now
Yainer
the
Diaz
catcher,
getting
Yainer
ready to hit.
Diaz.
He's already homered in this game. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Out number 2.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3
Now
here, will be a very
fielder,
positive
Blake
sign for him and for his team.
Out towards left center. Chisholm makes the catch, and that'll do it. Bottom of the fourth, and now for the Marlins, Lane Thomas. Just missed.
You know, these Marlins putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. You just can't average 2 runs per inning without a complete team effort from the lineup. Everyone's been doing their job, setting up the next hitter and taking care of their own business at the plate.
Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul. Center field, Fitzgerald in position. 1 up, 1 down. So digging in, Johan Rojas. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off. And that's in the dirt.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact. So not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind him.
Just off the inside corner, and the count's even at 2. In the air, right field. Tucker tracks it down for the out.
That's just a really nice catch on the
Number
run right
baseman,
there.
number
He saved
4.
extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Line drive, makes the play, and it's out number 3. Ready now for the 5th inning, and stepping in for the Astros, Tyler Fitzgerald. Peralta back to work. Next offering popped in the air, right field. And there's 1 down. Jeremy Pena now at the plate. Both 2 in this one.
Jeremy Pena.
Fought off foul. Pena measures 6 feet even, 200 pounds, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2018. And that one missing low. Not even close there. 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Thomas makes the grab, and there's 2 down. Here's Alex Bregman. Misses inside, and it's 1-0. 2 down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the 5th. And another ball.
Ball. 3-0.
That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. And it's out of here. He'll touch them all. And we are starting over. It's 6-6. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. And next to hit for Houston, Kyle Tucker. 1 for 2.
Ferguson.
And that's outside. And that's ball 1.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strike.
Breaking ball misses down and away.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well. So much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Nabs it, and that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the fifth. And at the plate for Miami, Xavier Edwards. The pitch. Fouled off. He was late.
You know, these Marlins, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Pitch misses inside. Ball 2.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Logan O'Hoppe, the next up for the Marlins. And he grounds one to the right side. Home man for the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs. Tied at 6. Here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Royce Lewis. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
That's down and in. All tied up. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
That misses the zone, and the count is filled up. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike. In the dirt, gets to it onto first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. Back here at Lone Depot Park, all set for the top of the 6th. And now the DH, Yordan Alvarez. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Altuve, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Just missed.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Right through there for a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back. On the warning track, and hauls it in. Alec Burleson will hit next.
The first baseman, Alec Burleson.
Swings through that one.
Well, you can't offer it that pitch in an 0-0 count. It's a strike, but not every strike is a good strike early in the count.
Line drive, base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away.
Well, that was important at bat in this game, so great job there stepping up to the challenge. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep, so pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Diaz in the box now, takes strike 1. Not close with that one, and now it's even 1-1. With the go-ahead run standing at second, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And that one fouled off.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball. And a swing and a miss. That's out number 2. Blake Perkins up next for the Astros. Ball one and a pitch inside. Swings and misses, and it's 1-1. Up the middle, whips it to first on the run. In time, got him. Back here in Miami, bottom of the 6th inning. Here's Mauricio.
Now pitching for
Here's a new
Astros.
pitcher from the pen, Drake Jameson.
Pinch hitting for the Marlins, number 36, Prospect.
That's in there. That's strike one. Hammered, base hit. And they have their first hit since the 3rd inning.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands
shortstop,
whatsoever.
Dan
Such a
Fay.
good feeling. Pitcher's away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
Swanson swings through it for strike one. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it,
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Jazz Chisholm Jr. digs in now. Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. And a base hit. Here comes the throw. And 2 on now as they try to rally here.
he was all over that one. Just a solid swing right there. Coming down front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Lane Thomas will make his way to the plate. In the dirt, blocked. No advance. Good job behind the dish. 2 on, 1 out. Line drive. That's a base hit into right field. Throw back in. Holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only 1 away.
Back-to-back base hits. Showed a willingness to drive that.
The Astros turn to a new arm on the mound, Anthony Banda.
Really tough spot to come into out of the bullpen. Bases loaded with multiple outs to get in a tight ball game. A lot can happen right here.
Stepping in, Johan Rojas.
No ball. 1 strike.
Next offering is in for a strike.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the
1
zone.
ball. 2
Meanwhile,
strikes.
this pitch gets away. Got him. Wow.
Got him.
That'll drive your coaching staff nuts. First, you try to move up when it didn't roll that far away, but then trying to get back before they throw you out anyway, not going to go in your highlight reel.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And we're back. Here's the center fielder, Tyler Fitzgerald.
Tyler Fitzgerald.
Ball 1 there.
Well, these
1 ball,
Astros
no
did a
strike.
great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. The numbers say they've only chased in pitches outside the zone a little more than 10% of the time, which is excellent.
Arise makes the catch, and
Now
there's
batting,
1 gone.
Shortstop.
Tied
Jeremy
at 6.
Pena.
So next up for Houston, Jeremy Pena. Drilled out towards left center field. That's back there. Off the sculpture, it's a home run. That did some damage. He sends it out of here. And the Astros jump in front. It's 7-6. Digging in, Alex Bregman out to center. Rojas makes the catch. And there's 2 away. And stepping in for the Astros, Kyle Tucker. 1 for 3.
Number 52, Josh Alexander.
He was late there. Strike 1.
A pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in the top half of inning number 7. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the first baseman, Luis Arias. Check swing, and he went 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
And strike 2.
This guy at the dish excels in 2-strike counts. Got to be careful with him out there on the mound.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Xavier Edwards getting ready to hit. Swing and a high fly ball left field. And it's caught for the out. And up next for Miami, Logan O'Hoppe. 0 for 3 in this one. Foul ball there. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
No ball. 2 strike.
Got him. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down. Back here at Lone Depot Park. We're at the top of the 8th. Here's Jordan Alvarez. Alexander, a 6'2 southpaw, 195 pounds. He joined the team as a free agent. Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 1. There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. Gone. That's one way to quiet the crowd. And they add to the lead. It's 8-6. Here's a former MVP, Jose Altuve.
Number 56, Jeremiah Estrada.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And a swing to miss. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Rojas hauls it in, and there's 1 away. And next to him for Houston, Alec Burleson. Burleson checks his swing, appeal to third, and that's a swing according to umpire Ed Drummond. Check swing, and he went, and it's 0-2. Base hit center field. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Up next for the Astros, the catcher,
Yainer Diaz. Up next for the Astros. He's already homered here in this one. And that's in for a strike. It's 0-1. Back and forth we go. A seesaw battle in the late stages of this one. Swing and a miss.
No ball. 2 strike.
swings through that one. It's a strikeout. So 2 down now, and here is Blake Perkins. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. That's out to center field. Rojas settles under this one. Makes the catch. And that'll do it. Back here in Miami, bottom of the 8th. Here's the third baseman, Royce Lewis. Matt Strom into the game.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Just missed.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes, no free passes. You can't allow that.
A little bit low, and that's ball 3. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at-bat turns out.
Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Fitzgerald makes the grab, and there's one down. Now batting Tristan Casas. A single his first time. Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike, and it's 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Got him. 2 away. And here comes Dansby Swanson. And a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Way out front for strike 2.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
Two outs. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. And we're back. All set to start the 9th in this one. And now the center fielder, Tyler Fitzgerald. Estrada back to work. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. A little out front there as he swings through it. Swings and misses. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. So up next, Jeremy Pena. And first offering is fouled off. And the pitch. And that one fouled off. Foul ball, still 0-2. On the ground to the left. And foul ball. Swing and he breaks his bat. Edwards makes the catch for the out. 2 away now. 2 outs, base is empty. Alex Bregman up next for the Astros. And there's a foul ball. Swings through that one for strike 2. That's too low. 1-2 to count. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And the Astros put down in order. Last chance for the home team. And now for the Marlins, Jazz Chisholm Jr. That one finds the zone. Strike one. And that one wrapped foul. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Here comes Lane Thomas. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Up the middle. Handles, throws to first, and a couple of quick outs. So they're down to their final out. Now, Johan Rojas. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. Hit to right, and that should do it. And that is the ball game.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boo. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.
Final score of 8-6 in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
I'm trying to stay going and I'm playing it open. I keep on my clothes, I can't stand when it's open. It's seeming like friends is the way that these losers making life better for family and friends. I know these losers can't stand when we win. I know a list of vultures trying to pick me open, but I'm sitting focused trying to. This might be my demise. Too many ops out here that's posing as friends. Don't wear a disguise. Why you betray my trust? I thought it was love, but it doesn't come by surprise. Nothing is real as it seems when you chase your dream. No, you just gotta open your eyes. I already told y'all, then I showed y'all. Then I drove off. Got me by the doors off. I ran out of Papa. If he nosy, I'ma knock his nose off. If he holy, I'ma send his soul off. Trust him, I'ma cut his toes off. Much faster than a come on. Stop. If he ratting, I'ma cut his tail off. 1 mic, 0 flaws. Spitting 24 karat gold bars to a gunfight. I bring a beat up the block and the gun on my press a little button. I open the wings. Ain't no advance on the deal I just signed. I don't need to live controlling my strings. A lot of these marionettes. I dance on my own, but so does my necks. Praying for my solar plexus. Swear to dependence, punching this reckless. Michelin's all on my restaurant checklist. Skating from city to city to finish it. The Wellington blue in the middle of Simmons. How I be preferring my Venice. And Wellington blacker than mineral sentence. And I was apprentice and under a villain. Fistful of metal to pay my respects. I slotted my business to get this new grilling. The income the car from Sharia Connect. But look at my closet, it's more than a ceiling. Nasty pickets and Donald, it's hard to explain. The rush of the feeling. I try not to focus too hard on the dubs. I try to not dwell on the L's as well. 7 a.m. on the beach. The waves of plastic suddenly started to swell. This VVS choke, I call it the trail. Bent over the time, I'm on as a fell. Cloaking the rush on the rolls. I look like a beater. It's really a ghost in the shell. It's be ocean toast in the well. The terror, I'm butter moon walking the pen like the king of pop. Put on my power, Scotty, Gucci Cox. Still can I look at the city, the rats and digits. I found a way to go get it. The fatty, the rats and digits. I found a way to go get it. The fatty, the rats and digits. I found a way to go get it. The fatty, the rats and digits. I found a way to go get it. I feel like Joe Horn. I like to score and I play and set up another. Take off for 2, I step out on the shorty to pick up a pack from my Cartier buffs. Don't really matter the Lord or yo, I'ma turn it to furnace. Love a hotel after candle at dinner. The room that we in, it's impeccably furnished. See a little daylight, I turn on the burners. Flip a switch for the because you cheer the spice strips. MS P98 says 11. I crush my feet like a vice grip. I couldn't find them in bigger. The matches are perfectly with us. New coach, they're trying to call me a democracy rig. I get it, I get it. I take it back and it's ready to win, so no, I'll be back in a minute. I ran it up just to give me a monogram, 1-on-1 cast iron still. Way I've been raising my price and grateful as ever, cause it took a village. Wherever. Shorty, she think I'm a Hollywood villain. Happy to say that I'm no longer working, not really feeling. Needed a breath, so I bit on the bullet. I still got some cracks in my motors. Get on a flight in my power headquarters as soon as